How's it going, everybody? So, today is the third and final video that I'm going to be making about this sample pack from Oak and Bond. It's been quite the journey so far. The first one was good, but the second one was way above my expectations. And I'm just wondering if I saved the best for last or not, because that Ethiopia was fantastic. So, the final one is a Costa Rica. Now, the reason I saved it is because there's just some really neat descriptions. You've got strawberry, key lime pie, caramel with a full and vibrant body. So that is pretty exciting stuff. So yeah, it's a single origin and the last of the three, and I'm really hoping it's as good as the last two. If it's anything like the last two, then it's going to be pretty solid. So far, I'd say Oak and Bond has really nailed it. So let's see here. Let's see how this one smells. I don't have a clue. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not wondering if it's good or not. It's hard to just put the smell to something. Aside from like what you get from the front of the package. Because honestly, what you taste in coffee versus what you smell in coffee can be two very different things. If you watch my last video, you'll definitely know that for sure. But it's good. It's going to be good coffee. It's got a nice color to it. I'd say it's a little darker, maybe, than the last one. Definitely still a medium roast, which is optimal. But I say we grind this stuff up and put water on it and see what happens. Now, because I used a V60 with the last two, I think it's only fair to use a V60 with this one. Just because it seems like an even matchup. Not that we're necessarily trying to figure out which one's the best, but why not figure out which one's the best, you know? I think I'll just stick with the 25 clicks. I'm doing 26. I'm feeling adventurous. So with descriptions like strawberry, but also key lime pie, I'm expecting some natural sweetness, but some acidity as well. Oh, not really as much static as the Ethiopia, which is a fun fact to note. So maybe I shouldn't have ground it coarser if it's going to naturally want to be more acidic and bright. I don't know. I'm not going to have major regrets by the end of this. I'm very sure. This is going to be a good cup of coffee. And we'll do the water again at a temperature of 200 degrees. And we start the timer. $50 grams at 10 seconds. And gentle swirl, just to make sure all the gas releases. It's so interesting because every single coffee you're going to have to dial in separately based on just what it wants, based on its saturation rate and things like that. All right, 35 seconds going in. I'm trying to be gentle with the pour so as not to get a under-extracted cup of coffee. Sour is just not one of those flavors I like in my coffee. I think my wife and I definitely agree. We would both rather have a bitter cup of coffee than a sour one. That's 342 at 1 minute and 10 seconds. Now let's see how long it takes for it to go down. Decent flow rate so far. No major concerns. All right, so it's gone through at about 2 minutes and 26 seconds, so still a little, not terribly slow, but it's definitely a good thing that we didn't go to 25 clicks. All right. Ooh, interesting. I didn't really like that smell very much. It was very earthy. It might have just been like a weird thing. I have no idea. I'm gonna go in again because that first impression was not a good one. I don't know if I just got a lot of steam or something. I don't know what I don't know what just happened, but that was not pleasant. Okay. Okay, that's better. I would say I'm still equally as confused as I was when I was smelling the bag of coffee. So a lot of this complex flavor of the strawberry key lime pie and all that stuff, it's just got to be in the taste because I'm not getting a lot of it from the aroma. But there is one way to find out for sure. And for those of you who watched the last video, this is the other mug as far as the two goes, the pair that Noelle got me for my birthday. So thanks, sweetie. All right, I'll grab a tasting spoon. This is one I feel like I'm going to have to wait a little while for it to cool down to be able to actually enjoy. But it's all conjecture for now. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Very similar color to the last one we got with the Ethiopia. Here we go. There it is. Wow, okay. It's pleasantly acidic. That's such a weird thing. Okay, wait a second. That's nice. Oh man, I wonder how hard it was for these guys to describe this flavor. Because I get why they would say key lime pie. I do. I just don't think I would ever come to that conclusion. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I would ever just dive in here with no point of reference and be like, key lime pie. But I get why they said it. Okay, 1 second. That's such a pleasant cup of coffee. It definitely drinks more like tea than the Ethiopia. Not as fruity or as bright as some that I've tasted, but it definitely is a little bit more on that like brighter side. I'm at a loss for words. But it's good. Don't get me wrong at all. Oak and Bond, 3-4-3. Nice job. Wow, wow, wow. That's very nice. I'm having such a hard time describing it. It is. It's bright with a little bit of acidity, but it's pleasant. Not like a lingering aftertaste. Just good coffee flavor. How interesting. This one's really got my brain just like trying to figure out what's happening in my mouth. And I bet, yeah. No, that's nice. It's cooling down, which is always, there's always that beautiful sweet spot. Oh man, I thought it was going to be a little bit easier of a decision if I was going to like this more than the Ethiopian, because the Ethiopian was so good, but this one's just such a intriguing coffee. It's a page turner. Like, it's making me want to go back in to see what else is happening. Like one of those really good books that you're in and you're just like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? That's kind of like what's happening with this coffee. Okay, I think I know. For number 3, for sure, it's going to be the Guatemala. Solid, but nothing to write home about. Number 2, is going to be the Costa Rica. Because I think I'd want to drink Ethiopia more often, if you understand. I think if I was in the morning wanting to have a good cup of coffee, I think I would be more drawn to the Ethiopia than the Costa Rica. I'm torn because this was a lot of fun. This was a journey. But I am still convinced that the Ethiopia is still my favorite. That deep sweetness was so comforting and so pleasant. I was in love. I was in love when I tried it. And I didn't even make it as good as I could have. If I changed the grind setting, it would have been even better. So I really do think that was the winner in my opinion. But let me know if you have a favorite origin, favorite region, favorite variety. I absolutely love lots of different types of coffee for lots of different reasons. So I would love to hear your opinion as well. But yeah, yet again, if there's another roaster I should try, feel free to let me know in the comments. If there is a method that I should try, let me know in the comments. But until then, I hope you're drinking great coffee wherever you are, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Until next time.